Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I have not made a long form content video in such a long time. We're not able to talk about it. Life has been lifing, and I kind of have just been waiting to know what I should be talking about next. So I was sitting here watching the rain, and I was like, you know what? I felt really led to talk about what I'm going to talk about in this video, which is if you're a mother, stay-at-home mother, or a mom who's always working and just hustling and bustling, it is so important that you make sure that you prioritize your alone time. This is something that I am adamant about. Even though I have 3, 4, and under, I don't play about my quiet time and my alone time. I used to be more resentful and upset about it because I'm a mom, but I'm also a human, and I need to figure out how I can still pursue my dreams and goals. And I didn't want to have to wait until my kids are out of the house. So I said, well, I may have to reevaluate my life, which I did. And I had to make some sacrifices and say, you know what, even if I have to wake up early in the morning, this is what we have to do right now. So I did a short and I talked about how I do wake up at 4:30ish in the morning. This gives me about 2.5 hours of time for myself in the morning. My kids don't wake up till about 6:30. This is a time that I can create, I can journal, I can write, I can process my emotions, I can do whatever I want. And I love this for me. And then I also prioritize my time during nap times and quiet time. And even though my 4-year-old does not like to sleep, she knows that it's quiet time and it's time for mommy to decompress. This also gives me about another hour and an hour and a half to just really do what I want to do. And so right now we're over like 4 hours or 3.5, 4 hours. Okay, and then I don't play about bedtime. I make sure that they're in bed at a certain time, and 7 for the twins, 7:30 for the toddler, and then 8 o'clock the lights are off for the toddler. I then get like another hour and a half or so before I decide to lay it down. Now, one thing I would say is that a lot of times people need to reevaluate their lives because a lot of times social media will take up a lot of your potential quiet time. And I've been off social media for weeks and I've realized, oh my gosh, I have so much more time, because we think, oh, time alone is just like being on our phones and scrolling. But honestly, when you think about how you feel when you're on social media, after you get off social media, that's not really the quiet time you really want. You want to be reading, you want to be processing, you want to journal, you want to be exploring, researching, creating content. This is what you really probably want to do. So you may have to scale back on your social media so you can be more present and aware of your quiet time. And something also that is beneficial, especially in this mom culture, is to get off of social media and mother your children in a way that resonates with you, because it can be so loud on the internet and it's hard to know what are your thoughts about how you want to parent your kids and what the world is saying. And it's very confusing until you move this one away and go, oh, well, I actually want to do this with my children, and this resonates with me. Some people say a bedtime. Some people say no, not a bedtime. Some people say 7 o'clock. Some people say 9 o'clock. But again, these are your children. Do whatever you feel is right with them. At the end of the day, you are their mother. But anyway, back to my main point. I want you to know that you do not have to wait until your children are older for you to continue to pursue your dreams. You will only have resentment from it. Do like I do or any other people and just find a way to prioritize some alone time. And even if you do have a chaotic life and you can only squeeze in an hour of alone time, be intentional with that time, and over time you can still see how much you can get done even within that hour. You have the responsibility of your children, but you also have the responsibility to live your life. That's why it was given to you. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to say. Hopefully this was helpful. If it was, let me know if this resonated in the comments. See ya.